To become a free TraceMyIP service subscriber, first go to www.tracemyip.org. Click on the Register link on the right upper side of the screen. Here you will find essential information on the features and their distribution among the different subscription levels. For the purpose of this tutorial, let's scroll down the page and select the Free Subscription button. On the following subscription confirmation page, click the Continue button. On this page, we're given an option to select a visitor tracker style for our first project. For each domain name, you will need to add a project. With a single project, you can either track an entire domain name with all subdomains or any given domain or subdomain separately. So let's pick our tracker style. Some visitor tracker icons simply display a confirmation that your visitor tracker is working or display some basic information that is captured in real time. For example, let's pick a basic page view counter. This is the page where we'll need to specify your basic website information for the first project and your email address for the subscription. If you host your website using your own domain name, then you will need to use a JavaScript code. JavaScript Visitor Tracker will provide you with the most complete information about your website visitors. Some blogs that are hosted on domain names that do not belong to you generally allow only basic HTML code, so you'll need to pick an HTML code. However, some places such as Blogspot by Google give you the flexibility to use JavaScript. You can use the drop-down menu to select one of the most common services as well. There are also some other options on this page that you may want to check out. Public Statistics, which will let you share your website stats with your visitors. You can check the box below if you'd like that option enabled. Next, let's proceed with our sign-up process and click on the button at the bottom of the screen. The pop-up alert will ask you to confirm your email address. Ensure that your email address is correct, as an account activation message will be sent to your email address. Since TraceMyIP is a spam-free service, you don't need to worry about undesired messages to be sent to you. On this screen, you'll be provided with basic steps to activate your brand new TraceMyIP account and install your visitor tracker code. Your first step would be to check your email box. If you do not see an account activation email with the TraceMyIP within the next 5 minutes, be sure to check your spam folder. If the message is delivered to spam folder, you'll need to add the return TraceMyIP email address to your address book to make sure any other important email messages from tracemyip.org are not missed. When you have opened an account confirmation email, click on the provided link to activate your account. The second step would be to grab your visitor tracker code by right-clicking on the message box and copying and pasting it into your website's header or footer. The header is better because if your website is heavy on content that may be loading very slow for some internet users, the tracker may be loaded last or not loaded at all, and you may miss some visitor data. Once you have placed the tracker code on your website, make sure the tracker status icon shows up on all pages of your website. You'll need it to use the same code for all pages. The third step would be to log in to your TraceMyIP account. You'll be prompted to set some basic settings and you'll be ready to track your website visitors.